lost first game. So get it back. Gotta get it back. I gotta play Northwestern. So I'm just taking a quick look at them. You know, doing a little scouting. Scouting report. This wide receiver is pretty nasty. But we should win this game. We're gonna win this game. We're gonna win this game. I'm gonna start the game in just a few. Oh, but first is I need to catch up on this. Check it out here on the YouTubes. This is us right now. Here's the playlist with all the live streams and the episode breakdowns, the season breakdowns. You know, because right now we're in year 4, so so then the first PSA for 2026. So that's exciting. And yeah, so catch up whenever. If you're here to watch this now, let's get it. Doing the proper receiving position, so that's changed. And our defense really struggled, so I actually changed playbook and got a new playbook going on. So you guys are gonna see it. Let's get to it. Oh man, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. They also need to fix this for college football 2027. Like, it should be a way for just to like put it in there as like your custom default instead of having to put it in time. Very annoying, but it's all good.
Welcome to Evanston, Illinois. Ryan me, guys. Can't wait to get this started. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Memphis Tigers offense will come out first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
To the air, it's Preston.
Redman, let's go, boy.
He's got him. Got room at the 35.
This is the guy. This is our freshman, baby. This is the freshman. Let's go.
Take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Memphis.
Let's go.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Northwestern wants to go quickly. Third down play from the gun. Grab near the marker. It's coming. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon. He's putting this defense on alert.
The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Using the quick game. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. They just keep firing.
Let's go.
And wings it incomplete. It's hard to find a place these days areas that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement.
Touchdown, Northwestern. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. It's a draw. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Looking to throw, it's Preston. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a
Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season.
Going the other way, he's got room. Touchdown, Wildcats! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Gets the back moving. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Henry. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the ground with the back. Find some fresh air. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to run for it. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Looking downfield, it's Preston. A strike downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Bowling Green. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right on his numbers on the slant. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David
breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might be changing the route. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Preston. Pressure coming. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Split backs here. The give from the gun. He breaks a tackle. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Well, how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll heave it deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute pro.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. He's already thrown 1 pick, and if he doesn't clean up some of this stuff, more will follow for sure.
More will follow and probably go into the bullpen or getting another guy in here that can throw the football.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Tigers will hustle to the line. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Preston. Gets it out fast. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that first down. This is still the first half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing in the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll go to the ground. It looks as if he'll have enough to pick up the Memphis first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's first and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun. Give on the inside. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Memphis heads to the line with a first and goal. The offense changing the play. Send the tight end in motion. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. To the air. It's Preston. Get it out on the screen. Beck's going for the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. On the move. He gets it down to the 3 and not an inch further, and they get a stop on 4th and goal. The defense.
Oh my God, man. I'm a
The clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Wildcats, buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Hauls it in. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Covey. The clock will stop with his timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
And this just hasn't been his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up, because right now he's not playing well, and at this rate, he might be going to the pine.
Here's the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There he goes! He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Picks up the first down, still moving. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. And that one will put up here in the second half.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. To throw, it's Preston. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Quarterbacks work so hard on those mechanics, but sometimes things start moving fast and they get away from it.
It does, and when you get on that back foot, a lot of times that ball's going to drift, and you're not coming through the target, so you're not putting enough mustard on it to get it to finish through your target, and the ball can get there in a hurry. So all those mechanics are things you work on, but you're right. When you put a defense in front of you, it changes that thing.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. There's plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, that's about as risky as he can get as a head coach. Early in the game, 4th down, deep in your own end, and you go for it. Nice job offense.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Henry. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Memphis wants to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. They're going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. He'll pull it on the read. Reads into the open. Finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Snuffed out behind the line of of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
57 yards out, and he powers it through the upright. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Louisiana Tech. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. He goes out of bounds across the 15 and the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Scanning the field, it's Preston. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Wildcats have it back to Northwestern offense headed out. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes one. And he throws
Oh my God, that's three for this guy. That's three for this guy. That's crazy.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Oh, shit.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. Touchdown!
Jesus Christ.
A great catch and run for 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They're getting up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Looking to throw on third. Caught near the sticks. It's Covey. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the middle.
Let's go.
He almost had another one. They've already picked off three and just a hair away from number 4 there. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep.
Let's go,
He
Yusuf.
did a
That's what
great
you do,
job
bro.
finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the fourth, a chance to move on top with a score. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to lose.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Let's go.
Oh, better look out.
Let's go.
Got the first down. Looking for more. Touchdown, Memphis. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Okay.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that...
Oh, it didn't change the cover? God damn it.
returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Northwestern right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Wants to go up top. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And it's okay that that ball's incomplete. It's important this offense comes out and they show that they want to be aggressive. They show that they're willing to take shots. They're going to try and take the top off of this defense. Not able to connect on that one, but that will not be the last deep ball we see in this game.
From the gun, he leads it with the back. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Northwestern will have to punt it away.
Let's get this going.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. And this sophomore behind center has been really impressive so far. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They've put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they put up.
Oh, come on.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Just feeds the running back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big tackle.
Fires to the big fella. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. The give is to Williams. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tiger. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, feels like we can hear Big Suey inside our studio. They're up by 39 over Oregon State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
And That's a good first down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the fourth quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions. You're not going to get many more, so they got to be smart with the football while still being aggressive.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got his man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
That's reeled in. It's Wagner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 10. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
This onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. This quarterback has been locked in. A most impressive outing. It's as if he's seeing things before they happen, and he has the numbers and the scores to prove it. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Touchdown, Memphis! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
So fast.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
It's like once it does get open for that guy, he's out of here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
Hey, it's go time. We got to put some drives together. Down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And he'll be smacked to the ground. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
This offense has ton of work left ahead of him here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Between the uprights, it's good. This is now a 7-point game.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
Bounced right back to them.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Dropping back, it's Preston. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. That chunk play has them in business. Set up with a first down in the red zone. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Breaks into the open. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Memphis picking up the tempo. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. You saw both of these offenses put on the show today, Jason.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here tonight.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Freshman. That's the freshman. Let's go. throw it up to him. Let's go. Oh my God, that's so nice. Ooh. Hello. Tried. What a